Hello everybody, I'm Birunji Marvin Martin, and this time I'm here to teach you how to play clean notes on the trumpet. So I'm going to teach you how to play with a beautiful tone, playing with confidence and sounding very beautiful on your horn. So leave a comment if you don't understand some of the things that I'm going to talk about in this video, because I always reply to these comments. It's an obligation for me. Buckle up and let's get started. Tip number one, please always work on your embouchure. You find most trumpeters playing their trumpet, trying to buzz through their mouthpiece or through the trumpet, trying to play a note using the red part, the inner red part of your lips. This is not right. The right place to play your horn from, or buzz your mouthpiece from, is going to be starting from the boundary between the red and the outer, the inner and the outer part of your lip. So if you're playing it there, make sure the higher you go, this is all that's going to be happening. This is all the change that is necessary in your embouchure. So and whatever. I've done that so that you can get the idea of what your embouchure should feel like when you are playing your horn. I've looked through most of the comments of my previous videos, and most people want me to talk about embouchure, but that's a whole other video that I'm going to do some other time, just speaking specifically about embouchure. Alright, now next on this list is something that is mostly ignored by trumpeters all the time, and this is pressing those valves firmly down as you play your scales. This is something that we do when we really don't know that we are doing it. So it's so easy for you to be a victim of this mistake, but then it's also very easy for you to work or rectify it straight away. Use the Clark studies, use the urban method exercises of the first few pages of the urban, and these are exercises that are going to help you. They are mostly scalic sequences, and these are going to help you to sound so good. You'll feel the difference the moment you start slapping these valves down in order to produce sound. You realize that keys like F sharp, C sharp, the keys that we like to call difficult, they will be really easy for you because your fingers are going all the way. So slap those valves down, because it's really useful for your sound to come out very well. I like to practice the chromatic scale from maybe high C up to low C, pressing each and every valve all the way down. Thirdly are long tones. These should be practiced on a daily basis. A trumpeter should never miss a day without playing long tones. You want to sound good, you want to sound like any big artist that you want to sound like, always practice long tones. You need to get the sound of the artist that you really like the most. If it's Miles Davis, digest his sound, know it fully, listen to it all the time, listen to it so many times, and then you can get it into your horn by playing just one long tone, trying to manipulate your muscles to sound exactly like the artist you want to sound like. You need to keep quiet, go to a silent place, turn your phone off, turn every electronic device off, and just concentrate on the sound. Listen to the sound, digest it. If you feel it's not yet there, repeat this thing. Most big trumpet jazz players go up to about 40 seconds. I personally sometimes try to push to up to like 55 seconds. That's when I get off the horn breathing like I'm dying, you know. So get off the horn, breathe again, take that short break of like 2 to 3 minutes, breathe again, play one long beautiful note, make it the most beautiful note you can ever play. Next, we are going to practice what I like to call target practice. As a trumpeter, there are those moments when you have to start a song and the song begins on a really high note. Say it begins on a high C, and then you have to struggle, you have to think of how you're going to play it. You start thinking a lot. So this is an exercise that is going to help you solve this problem. See what target practice does. Actually, in all the methods that I'm giving today, target practice might be the most important practice that you might include in your practice session. With target practice, this is what you are going to do. You're going to get your horn. Just think of a note. Think of any note, any random note. If it's a low C, think of it, then play it immediately. Rest. Think of another note. Play it. And make sure whenever you think of a note, let it come out very, very, very clearly. So do this in all your high notes. Each and every note that you just think of, play it. Put your horn in your mouth, sound it. This is an exercise that I normally take something like 30 minutes on. So I just rest and then I'm just thinking of notes. I'm just randomly thinking of notes. I think of a high C, concentrate, think of the note, put my horn on the mouth, and then just target that high C. Shoot it and make sure you shoot them in right in the middle of the high C. Alright, now keep practicing these each and every day, and they are going to do wonders to your embouchure in ways that you will not, if you've never expected. So until then, I remain Marvin Birunji, and you may have a great time.